welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews. I am Eric, and today I'm going to be talking to you about this awesome little product by a company called Roffie. And this is the Roffie white noise machine with 30 different white noise sounds in 6 different categories. Nice little machine that does a lot of really cool stuff and has also a little nightlight. So let's just get right down to it. I'm going to talk about the features, and probably if you're watching this video, you want to hear a demo of all the different sounds that are available, and I'm going to have that for you. But first I want to talk about the features of the machine, and then we'll jump over and let you hear all the different sounds. So again, you can see it is really small, fits in the palm of my hand, very small device, but really good speaker built into it. It gets pretty loud, and you'll see that in the demo as well. You have these controls here. The center button is to power it on and off, and then you have the volume control up or down, and then you have the controls for the sounds. The one control takes you through the different sounds, and they're represented here on the top, so as you change from categories of sound, the little tiny LED switches to the right category, and then the button beside that is the cycle button to cycle to different sounds within each category, because each category has 5 sounds. There are 6 total categories. The LED that lets you know which which category you're on is very, very tiny, tiny, tiny. Easy to see, but will not disrupt a dark room. So that's really good. However, what's kind of cool is this also has a little nightlight built into it. So if you're using this maybe in a kid's room, because you want your kid needs sound to help go to sleep, but maybe they also need a little bit of light when they're going to sleep, then you tap this when this is powered on, and that's something to note. It has to be powered on, so be making sound. You tap this to turn on that night light. If you long press it, then it goes through the different levels, because you can have the little light be brighter or softer. And it's kind of a pale orange light, so it doesn't give off a ton of light, but just enough for a nice night light. And again, you can you can dim it or make it brighter. But even at its brightest, it's a low light. It doesn't give off a lot of light. So a nice little night light to help you go to sleep. Now, if you look at the back here, you have this micro USB port, and that's because this is powered through USB. It comes with a really long USB cord, about 5 foot long, and the other end of it is a standard USB, and you would plug that into either a charger you already own, or you can plug it into the back of a TV, or you can plug it into a computer. Anything that has a power USB source, you can plug it in and get power that way. It does not come with its own power supply. It just comes with the cord, and then you plug it into your computer or any USB charger you have lying around. So that's the micro USB. That's how you power it. Now the button here, there are 3 different modes. There's infinity mode, 60-minute mode, and 30-minute mode. So when you play this, if you just want it to play for 30 minutes, you put it on 30-minute. Once you start it up, it's going to go for 30 minutes and then cut off. Or 60 minutes, or indefinite, which means it just never stops. One feature that is really cool is when this shuts off, if you have it on a timer, it doesn't just go from full blast to suddenly cutting off, because if you're starting to fall asleep and that happens, it can jar you awake. So whenever it cuts off, it fades out. It's not a super slow fade like over the course of a minute. It cuts off, but it fades out so that it isn't a jarring from sound to suddenly silence, like boom, because that could wake you up. So it's really cool the way it fades out. It's very nice. And then over here, this other port is an auxiliary cord port, so you can plug in headphones. So let's say you're working at home and your kids are doing stuff and making noise, running around, and you need to just concentrate on work. You could plug this into your computer to power it, and then plug your auxiliary headphones into here and just listen to it over your headphones to drown everything else out. Or you could plug this conceivably into a speaker system too if you wanted to make it louder. Because the thing about this is a white noise machine. This isn't a sound effect machine. This isn't making sounds to like fill your whole room with this sound and make you feel like you're in the jungle. That's not the point of it. The point of it is white noise. It's sounds that help drown out everything else. An important note of that is that these sounds are looping sounds. There's no beginning or end. It's not like it goes through 20 seconds of a sound and then that sound stops and starts over again. there is no beginning, there is no end. It's just continuous, which is awesome because that's what you want in a white noise machine. You don't want any distinction. You just want the sound to just go on forever. And that's what happens with this machine. Any of the sounds that you listen to, they just are always going. There's no point at which you're like, oh, it's about to end, or some little moment of silence as it starts back up. You do not get that with this. Consistent, solid sound, which is great. That's what you want in a white noise machine. So yeah, those are all the features of it. That's how it works. That's how you use it. Like I said, I'm sure that if you're watching this video, you probably really want to hear what are some of the various sounds that are built into it. So let's jump over to the demo so you can hear all the different sounds and also the different volume levels and all that good stuff. And check that out. So I'm sitting beside the sound machine right now. And I'm just using the built-in mics on my camera to kind of pick up all the noise in the room. So right now it's on a thunderstorm sound, and it's not at its loudest. I'm going to turn it up to the maximum volume. And you can hear it can get pretty loud. And you can also turn it down so that it's really low. You just want a light noise in the background, just to give a little bit of noise. You can go even lower than that. Now it's just barely there. I'm not even sure if the mic on the camera will pick it up. It's just a really low noise. So it can go as low as you want up to pretty loud. So let's go to so you can hear there are different thunderstorm sounds within thunderstorm. This one is just thunder, without all the rain. And then this one's thunder and rain. So now we'll go to the next category. This one is like the, I don't know what you call these, like the repetitive sounds, I guess you would call it. So you can hear that's just that low. Not sure if the mic will pick that up or not. I don't know how anyone could sleep to that, but maybe if you put it really low, maybe for some people they would find that soothing. I know I wouldn't, but some people might. This is like a dolphin sound. This is the sound of a clock. I would have to turn this down low. Not too bad when it's down low, if that's something you like. And that's back to the beginning. So this is like a fan sound. It's like a consistent fan noise. And there's, again, variations on this. It's a different one. That's another one. So a little bit of a noisier fan. Sounds more like a dryer to me. So you see different fan noises. The next one I think is rain. Yeah, so this is rain. So this is without thunder, just rain. Again, you have different variations of this. And again, you can turn this down. So certain noises, like that noise loud I wouldn't like, but that noise turning it down low might be a good rain noise. This one is a lower pitch, so I'd probably want it a little louder because It's more of like what you hear when you're in a house and the rain's kind of in the background on the roof. And the next one is like different forest sounds. It's like a brook and birds and stuff. Again, you have different variations of this. That's when you hear the stream the most. The stream is the main sound you're hearing. Again, you can adjust the volume as loud or as low as you want it to be. This one you've got crickets going. And then this is the last category. This is crashing waves. It's like ocean sounds. Go to the next one. It's more like a kind of being by the ocean where it's not a lot of waves. The water is just kind of lapping up against the rocks or something. Or a lake, maybe. So again, more of a big wave sound. This one includes seagulls. And again, you can turn the volume way down so that it would be like you're in a house and you're just hearing this outside the window. If you just wanted a really low sound, turn it really low and you can get that. And turn it back up so you make sure you can hear it good. Go to the next one. So another one that's like the waves on a sandy beach, is what it sounds like. Medium-sized waves. There's a different one. And now we're back to the thunderstorm sound. So you can see this thing is packed with sounds. I mean, 30 different sounds. Some of those sounds are not going to work for you. Not every sound in here is a sound I want to listen to when I'm going to sleep or when I'm working or anything like that. That's why there's 30 different ones. So you can find the one that's right for you or right for your kid. Because different people, right? Different strokes, different folks. So for me personally, I like, there's one or two of the thunderstorm ones I like. There's a couple of the rain ones I like. I also like some of the forest. There's one or two of the forest ones with the brook that work really well for me. And then there's like a fan noise that's kind of good on a very low volume for me, just to have like a little low something in the background. So, you know, you can pick any of the 30 sounds, set it to the volume level that works for you, the timer that works for you. You can use the night light or not use the night light. It's really up to you. But that's what's great about this. It's a really small package that has basically everything you need or everything you would look for in a really good white noise machine to just drown out other noises, help you get to sleep at night, or help you concentrate on work or studying or things like that. Yeah, really, really great product by Roffie, and one that I would definitely recommend. Now, it is available on Amazon, and of course, I'll have a link in the description below. You can click that link, you can jump over to Amazon, you can read what other people have said about this, and pick one up for yourself. Anyway, that's going to be it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you have any questions, feel free to post them down in the description below. I'll do my best to get back to you as quickly as I can. If you know anyone who'd be interested in this product, share this video with them. All those ways are down there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep up with all my videos, or favorite this playlist if you want to keep up with product reviews. Anyway, that's going to be it until next time, so be safe and be happy.